Okay. Hello, 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 everybody. How are you all doing today? I hope you're doing well. Wow. I forgot to plug in my laptop. Of all the things that I forgot to do. I'm so skilled. You know what? This is fine. This is fine. It's an easy fix. Just a second. Okay. Let me do the thing. And then the thing with the stuff. Yeah, you totally know what I'm talking about. Alright. Bingo! Scuff Starry strikes again. Oh boy. Okay. Hi Jarl. Hi Oddscrow. Hi Big Monty. Hi Gorlor. Hi Predator. Hi Zindani. Hi Wild Trash Can. Gorlor, thank you for the 20 stream streak! Skelix, thank you for the hydrate. Let me drink some water. Hi Skelix, thank you for the 7 stream streak. Big Monty, thank you for the 125 stream streak. What the heck? Thank you. Oh my gosh, I spy with my little eye? British! Hi, British! Oh my goodness, hello, how are you? Jarl, thank you for the 115 stream streak! Perfectly as it should be, not a count higher, not a count lower. Exactly where it should be, balanced, perfect. Hi, Napoleon Blown Apart. Hi, Blue Shell. Hi, Instincts, thank you for the head pets that, you know, we're not there yet. Blue Shell's now an assistant manager. What? And your birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday, Blue Shell, and congratulations on your promotion / new job. Yes, that works. Burb, do I see Burb? British is here. Everyone sip some water in honor of the great hydrator, British Isles. How you doing, Aviator? And you have the day off? Wow, congrats! That's all good, Blue Shell. Grish has been good, super busy, finally got in a new hometown. What? Was that that's not English. To deal with 2 hurricanes. Oh! Uh-oh. Alright, well, this is going to be a short just chatting stream. I will be here for about an hour and a half, possibly 2 hours if we really get to chatting. But in the meantime, let me come on over there. You guys are redeeming stuff, I'm not even here. Alright, hold on. Okay. Let me come on over there. And our chill BGM in the background so that it doesn't sound like the deafening sound of silence. In the sound of silence. I have these thoughts so often I yacht to replace that slot with what I once bought because somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence. Only the real ones know that one. Okay. Your Polish keyboard was on. British, you speak Polish? What? How did I not know this? Coming back on Friday or Saturday, Blue? I am traveling on Friday and I will be streaming on Saturday. Maybe the mods. Do I have mods out there? Do I have mods? Can we get a pinned message that says something like, you know, Starry will return to stream on Saturday night. Whoa! It's Saturday night. Yeah, that was off, and you're wondering why my voice sounds off as well. I went to a concert, apparently screamed my lungs out, and it's taken 2 days, but I am losing my voice occasionally, which is fantastic. Just great for me. Could also be all the singing in the car that I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of singing in the car. And, you know, if you're not screaming at the top of your lungs while driving, are you really doing car karaoke? Right? What concert? I can't say because it will dox the location of the place where I am vacationing. But yeah. Anyway, it was a really great concert. It was super awesome. I had a really good time. But yeah, I probably shouldn't say who I saw because, you know, tour dates are able to be looked up and all that stuff. Anyway, it was awesome. Had a good time. And my throat is arguing with me. Hi Dark, hello, how are you? So tonight is my last night of vacation. And tomorrow I will be traveling home. It's gonna be an early day tomorrow, and I'm tired. But you know what? I've been having so much fun. Concerts always fun. Makes a ton of sense. Wasn't really thinking about the tour dates and stuff. Yeah, no, I understand British. I know. I get it. I like. It's so easy. The things, you know, that people can do to figure out where you are. So I would not even think of it if I weren't a streamer, kind of a thing, you know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't matter if I wasn't in this position. Hi best boy, hello, how are you? Yeah, gotta stay safe, alien. Exactly. We all about safety out here. All about safety. We don't need to say what concerts we attend because that, you know, is dangerous. But anyway, I hope everyone's been having a good week. I'm missing everybody so much. All the games. I was like, on Tuesday, I was like, oh man, I should be playing some League right now. My clicky mouse finger was like, I need to be clicking. I need to be tapping. I need to be tapping. Yeah. Wait. I'm not technically back on Friday until like, I won't even be home till like 11:30 p.m. It's gonna be all day trying to get home. Almost. Hi Thoron, hello, how are you? Keeping the ratio even. Well, about that, I'm pretty sure we killed it last time. He'll be back, just gonna be late. I mean, I guess. I don't know. If that makes sense to your guys' brains, good. To my alien ADHD brain that doesn't understand, you know, how other people's brains work very well, my brain's like, why would you say I'm back that day when I'm not back to streaming till the next day? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's semantics. And it's all fine. ADHD! Hi, Sir Joker Knight. Hello, how are you? Last time we went even. Back in streamer land means back and live. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Jarl. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, when you say that the streamer is back, that means that they are coming on to stream, right? Back at my house doesn't really mean anything to anybody. But that's fine. I know.
Riot Moo just subscribed for 36 months. Give me freedom or give me cheese puffs, let's go.
You can't have freedom. You may have some cheese puffs, but not the whole bag. Moo! Riot Moo! Thank you so much for the resub at tier 3! Whoop. I'm so good at my expressions. At tier 3! For 36 months! Oh my god, is that like 84 years? I can't do math. Is that 84 years? I think it is. No, thank you so much for the resub and all your support. You're the best cow. Can we give it up for the best cow? Sorry, the Conan Exiles update is like 92 to 93 gigabytes. I saw! You posted that in the Discord, in the Conan Exiles channel. You were like, this is a big update. And everyone was like, wow! And someone say cheese puffs, I'm here now. Hi, Luck. Hello, how are you? Barbara's cheese puffs are the best. Puffs? Yes. Yes. Hi, Tormy. Hello, how are you? It's the moo ding donk. Yeah. Ding donk. Yes, I saw Instincts. You showed me that the Conan Exiles update. Oh, excuse me. Big yawn. Includes a expansion to the Accolonian set. Is that what you were trying to show me? Because that's what it looked like. It was an expansion to the Accolonian set. That's what that was, right? Just got back from an almost 4-hour walk, I believe. So cold. Well, you better get warmed up and take your damn boots off. Hi, John John. Hello, how are you? Wait a second. I don't know if Bonk works. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know which redeems work. I know the Toast does. I think Head Pats works too. Did the bonk even work? Was I not looking? I think I may have looked away. Hi, Feather. Hello, how are you? Snickerdoodle! Slow down! Hang on! Wait right there! I found gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. And they are so big. And they are so fluffy, I'm gonna die. I have never had gluten-free cookies be this fluffy. It is the most magical thing ever, and I can't even tell you where I got them. That's the sad part. But they're so good. They're magic. I need to eat part of one. Cookies! Okay. Bird prefers to pay for gluten. More for you then. Push. All the buttons.
Let's use all the colors.
Surprise gluten! No. John, do not surprise people with gluten. No surprise gluten. That's bad. That's really bad. His cookies and isn't sharing. Get her. What? Look, I'll share. Look. I'll share. Oh, hang on. Here. Yeah, cookie. Fight amongst yourselves. Surprise yeast. More like surprised yeet John out the door. You found them? You can't tell us where it's a really bad thing unless you know you want to put it on the throne? I can't tell you where because they're kind of like a local to this location kind of place. And I don't think they sell online. I don't think they ship these. Gluten-free chip ahoy! The one I gave you guys is like gluten-free chip ahoy. The one I'm eating is a fluffy, glorious, magical journey that I am going on right now. Don't threaten me with the good. John wants to be kicked out the door? What? I'm confused. Also, did I already say hi, Iron Lad? Surprise is how free the gluten is. Ha ha. That kind of sucks. I know. I will probably not be able to eat these cookies again for 84 years.
Friend Little just subscribed with Prime. Stinky.
What? What? What did you call me? Hold on. What did you call me? Friend? You're no friend. You are foe. And you need to eat a Snickers. You're not you when you're angry. Don't mind me choking on cookie. Frick. Oh, this is friend. Thank you so much for the resub with Prime that you nearly killed me with. For 21 months. No, I'm not sick. Okay, so my voice is messed up because of the concert. I'm coughing because I'm choking on a piece of the cookie while I was trying to eat and talk because I'm a Neanderthal. But thank you, friend. I appreciate the resub with Prime. Extra stinky. I'll show you extra, Zindani. Can't multitask air or food? Yeah, well, air or food. Not both. He's dying. Gotcha. You know, it's fine. Take my chocolate chip marshmallow fluff and peanut butter granola bars. Oh my god! Feather, did you make those? Did you make those for yourself? Did you consume them on your own? Wow. Costco has fire oatmeal chocolate chip cookie bars that are gluten-free. Just found out. They're honestly my favorite thing right now, and I don't like gluten-free stuff. You do like gluten-free stuff. Why are you always eating my cookies then? Honestly, with how hostile friend is all the time, I don't think they get to call themselves friend anymore. You know, occasionally they are the sweetest bean. But most of the time, they are kind of like, they're kind of just hungry, you know? They get a little hangry. Friend gets a little hangry and becomes foe. Stinkiest barbecue chip in the universe. You know, British, you're beautiful, buddy. You haven't been around in a while, and I miss you. You should come by more often. Hi, Rin. Hello, how are you? Why, you just walked in on all this madness going on? Welcome to a Just Chatting stream with Starry. She's a little behind right now, and we'll catch up momentarily. Please keep your hands and feet inside the car at all times, and do not roam about the cabin. The seatbelt sign will remain on for the duration of the ride. So sit your booty down and enjoy. Didn't think aliens choked. What? You think that's a thing only humans do? What the? Yeah, Iron Lad, you're going to a concert? That's awesome. But don't tell us who it is because it could dox your location. Oh! Finn, thank you for the toast. Nom nom. Nom nom. Nom nom nom. Nom nom. Nom nom nom. Ew. Who's Stinky? No, not me. What? Trying to mix air with food is legit some room temperature IQ behavior, not— Hey! Hey! How dare you? I have a medical condition for why I choke, okay? I'm just very good at when I'm streaming or like in a Discord call or something and I start choking, I mute normally. But like on these days, if I mute, you can still see the PNG moving. And you see, it doesn't really stop you from knowing that I'm making noise on these kind of days, okay? It's a scuff stream, okay? It's a scuff stream. What cookies? Chocolate chip cookies, but it has coconut in it. But these are the fluffiest gluten-free cookies I've ever had in my life. Sorry, I was calling me out on not sharing with the class. Yes, I am. Hi, Glitch. Hello, how are you? Yappers. Yappers, yappers. I'd fight someone for a Twinkie. Iron Lad, you would only fight someone for a Twinkie if it's at least 2+ years old. Who are we fighting? Chat is fighting each other over a cookie. A singular cookie. Hi, Blade Runner. Glitch, you get back here. How many lines him up in his back? Might need to stop yapping so she can catch up. No, this is more fun. For me, not guys. Instructions unclear. Stick your limbs out and screaming. You only know when you. John. Oh boy. Huh? Francis, thank you so much for the follow. Hello and welcome. How are you? Sorry, please stop. Burb is having airline flashbacks on day off. I'm sorry, but did I at least do a good job? I like to do the bit where it's halfway airline. You know, this is your captain speaking. You know, cause I'm the captain. Hello. But also I like when it's partially like the roller coaster one as well. Like, welcome to Fun World. You know, like. Please keep your hands inside the car at all times and do not stand up. I don't know. You know, like I like to somewhere between an airplane and a roller coaster. I just think those little announcements before takeoff are just so fun, you know. Coconut you ruined. Yeah, okay, I didn't know there was gonna be some coconut in it. And normally I don't like coconut, but they did a really good job. Also belated hello. Hello! Suppy, sup. How is your streaming doing? I'm a traveler, by the way, who explores Twitch. What did I arrive to? Whoa! A traveler who explores Twitch? That's awesome. Thank you for traveling by my stream. This is the Scuffed Just Chatting stream. because I am still on vacation for, well, tomorrow I'm going home, so this is the last night. And I will have my normal stream on Saturday night. Today's Thursday night. Time to take out big guns. What? British is my only captain. Moo! The betrayal! Rather eat a fresh Twinkie than a 2+-year-old Twinkie? Are you sure, Iron Lad? I thought you liked them aged. Considering you've eaten one that was like 7 years old. Or 2 that were that old. Perfect mic for the airplane pilot. This is what happens when you speak into... Wow, my mic peaked. This is what happens when you speak into your fist. And you aim it slightly towards the microphone. We will now be reaching cruising speed at 30,000 feet. You are not free to roam about the cabin, as we will be experiencing epic amounts of scuff and turbulence. Thank you. Over. Captain, everyone check your seatbelts. The only reason I ate one is because simply just hungry. You say he should totally do barrel roll if we yelled for it. Burb does this. Is the captain speaking stuff and hates it. That's the worst part of being a pilot, honestly. But I thought you said you liked that part of being a pilot. British. I seriously thought you said that was your favorite part, that you've been working on your thing. Burb would prefer to fly boxes. They don't complain about being late. Who are you kidding? Nobody complains to the pilot about being late. At least the passengers don't. They complain to the flight attendants. At least they should be. Poor Burb. Hi, Renji. Hello, how are you? Really close to how it sounds on the radio. You have to say "see ya" really aggressively. We will be... oh, wait. We will be arriving to our destination, making our final descent into beautiful Where's-Itville. And, on the ground, it's a balmy 56 degrees Fahrenheit, and, you'll be needing your sweater out on the tarmac. So, be sure and take that out of your carry-on now, so that you don't hold up the line later when we're trying to cross and empty into the terminal. Thank you. So few airports do that anymore. Oh, see ya is for the airport control. Oh, for the air traffic controller. You mean when you're talking to the tower and you're like, "Excuse me, this is a Boeing 747-800 Max. Are we clear to land? You're clear to land." All right, see ya. I can't even do it. It's too silly. But at the moment, I want to go. Wait. Coconut machines. Let them move. What? I don't know what Lock and Feather have been talking about. Yeah, they do. I heard it way too much. The CEOs for the airport. Plane where? Plane here. Plane there. Plane everywhere. So you can use your airplane announcer voice and say Bravo 6 going dark in a British accent. That's too much work. This is Bravo 6 going dark. Over and out. Hi, Azoic. Hello, how are you? Plain yogurt. Wait, not plain yogurt. Plain yogurt. Not plain. What about train? train, plane, yogurt? Trains, planes, and automobiles? Can I rapidly depressurize the cabin? No! No, no, no! A couple of days ago, Verb said, "See ya," and controller said it so hard that my captain laughed uncontrollably. Your co-captain? Or your... That's funny. See ya. See ya. What the... Aggressive radio, etiquette. Bam, bam. Well, glad I could do that for you, Locke. You're welcome. I hope everyone's had a really good week this week. I have missed streaming, but I have really, really enjoyed the time off to go explore. I went for a hike up a mountain in the rain on purpose. It was actually super fun. I really enjoyed it. Hike up a mountain in the rain on purpose on a trail that was, you know, seasonal. Let's put it that way. It was a good time though. It was a really good time. Fun fact, the East Coast, the international emergency frequency, everyone meows on it. Meow. Or sorry, no more hydrates. Are we out of hydrates? We shouldn't be out of hydrates. You might need a refresh because maybe your thing is saying that we are still on a timer from before. We've only had one hydrate redeemed so far. Town's wet. Yes, a hike in the rain. It was very wet. But it was an excuse to buy a new raincoat, so that was good. I'm enjoying the time off too. Now, before you return to normal on Saturday, people run. No, Moo! You don't get to run away. Hi, Yuri. Hello, how are you? Thank you for cheering me on. British, thank you for the hydrate. Ah. Gluten-free palm, yay! Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme! I need it. I need it. I need it. Actually, I have a gluten-free chocolate chip cookie, and it's the fluffiest thing I've ever eaten. Yuri, did you know that these can be fluffy? Did you know that? I didn't know that gluten-free cookies could be fluffy. It's like so fluffy. Hi, Zeal. Hello, how are you? Fluffy gluten-free sugar cookies? What? Sugar cookies? I need it. Okay. Others mom before she returns. No! Crow! You have a job to do! Get back in the basement, Crow! Or so help me, I will... Hail! Donnie, don't you... Where are you going? You can't go to the 7-Eleven. Now you get back here. Get back in the basement, all of you. No! Damn it. At least bring me back a slushie. feeling something. I'm feeling abandoned. My mods aren't gonna be there when I get back. One plushie. I said slushy, but I'll take a plushie too. Gluten-free sugar cookies that are peppermint and vanilla twist for candy cane sugar cookies. Whoa! You twisting up in here? You mean they like a spiral, or you mean they're like long lengthways, like a biscotti? Half a plush. Moo! Do not cut the plushie in half. What in the? British, you people get back here. Glitch! No running! No, Blue, you could promote and allow the rise of a tyrant so the AWOL mods come crawling back for their jobs. What? What? Your mom's recipe, spiral cookie. Oh. Ears are gone from the music you've been listening to since you've been gone. Aww, you miss me that much, Crow? Do it. How did you get that emote, Zindani? What the heck? Destroy a plushie and the plushie destroys you. Yeah, don't destroy the plushie. What the plushie do to you? You know, head might have gotten ripped off. What the flip? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a plushie of a cow. I'm gonna get a plushie of a crow. I'm gonna get a plushie of a egg. I'm gonna put them all in my basement. Symbolically. Lock. So you know I'd make you specialty cookies? I believe it, Yuris! I believe it! I know! And I'd be so excited for those specialty cookies. You have no idea. Cause like, I'm somebody who has a sweet tooth, who, you know, has to try really hard when I get sweets nowadays. So when I get them, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gluten-free. I need them all. You know? Hi, Ral. Hello, how are you? You got various blue cheeses the other day? Smoked blue cheese? Okay. I need to tell you something, Ral. You and we agree that cheese is the greatest thing that ever happened, okay? We have a weakness for cheeses that when we walk into the grocery aisle and we see those little round bries just sitting there, ripe for the taking, it is hard to say no, okay? You and I agree on this. We disagree, however, on blue cheese, okay? Blue cheese is too much bleh, okay? Alright? Gorgonzola is pushing it, okay? Bleh cheese is bleh. Too much bleh. Gorgonzola at least has enough of the cream in between the bleh, so it's not so bleh. You know what I mean? Gotta have a nice ratio. Now, if you were talking about a sweet little Cambrai or a 3 cheese brie, oh, baby. Oh. Or a cheddar, or a pepper jack. Woo! One thing I will say about this vacation, I've been finding so many gluten-free foods, and not only that, lactose-free foods, which I was really surprised to find lactose-free cheese. Also, there's a train going by. Sorry about that. It doesn't bother me. Hope it doesn't bother you much. But anyway, the I found lactose-free cheddar cheese and pepper jack cheese, and it is so good. I gotta say, not having an upset tummy after eating cheese it makes it a strange experience, but I'm here for it. I know you're overdue with more gluten-free snacks from Throne. I am, but I told you I should do it when I get back from my trip because I didn't want, them to just be sitting around. But I am coming back tomorrow. Tomorrow's my travel day. Just locking all her mods up for being bad. Sorry, I spoil you with gluten-free stuffs. He hyperventilates, yes. Hi, cool. Hello, how are you? Oh, run, at least one of us can escape. Eh?
What? British Ezzles just subscribed for 35 months. I guess it's been 35 years knowing the cutest, littlest, stinkiest barbecue chip in the entire universe.
Wait! I really gotta work on memorizing which numbers are which expression for this PNG. British! Thank you so much for the resub for 35 months! 35, thank you so much! And if anyone is wondering about the barbecue chips thing, well, you see, okay, so here's what happened. Let me tell you all a story all about how something upside down, Prince of Bel-Air, basically, one day in chat, here on the Twitch, we decided, hey chat, if you were a potato chip, what flavor would you be? And everyone went around saying their flavors and everything. They were like, Starry, what flavor would you be? And I was like, I think I'd be a barbecue chip. A sweet, tangy barbecue chip. And then British started calling me stinky because barbecue sauce has vinegar in it. And some people consider ketchup and barbecue sauce with vinegar in it to be stinky. Burb is salt and vinegar, yes, so you are also stinky. If I'm stinky, so are you. Y'all hear me? All those good goudas, yeah, that's right. Hi Aria, hello, how are you? Already at the door, Oz. Good luck to you. Hi, Atticus. Hello, how are you? You're supposed to be on vacation. Last days, you're not supposed to be working while on vacation.
This is your captain speaking. We never take proper vacations and always work while on vacation because that's what being a workaholic is all about. Thank you for this PSA.
I don't know where I was going with that. I just was winging it. Get it? Get it? It's a flight joke. I was winging it. Hey, when I fly home tomorrow, I hope my arms don't get tired. Oh yeah. It's all coming together now. Reject this. No, move. When Make Pizzas finally decided to pay extra and get real mozzarella. Oh, real mozzarella on your pizza. Let's go.
That's rough, buddy.
You don't like my puns? Forget me. Best boy, thank you for lurking. How your day? My day good. How you day? You day good? I hope you day good. Cool. Spicy, sweet, chili. That's the kind of chip you are. Moo is sweet chili. I don't know about that. Ireland is pizza. Pizza chips? Pizza flavored chips? Alicia, wave at me. Get the bird. Hi, Annie B. Hello, how are you? The safety video. I don't know about no safety video. That's a lot of work. Herb has a script to use for all sorts of long briefings. Yeah, well, that's probably good. You went to the Ren Fair this weekend. Learned 2 things about yourself. 1, I'm old, and 2, I'm out of shape. Oh no! Atticus, please, 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 with a cherry on top, tell me you dressed up. And if you did not dress up, please, 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 wait, tell me that you, rented a costume when you got there so that you could dress up? Yes? Did you get a beer from the girl at the bar and she makes you drink it? No? Okay. Me neither. Oh yeah, that girl at the bar, I remember her well. Your outfit doesn't fit anymore. Time to upgrade. It's okay, Atticus. It's okay. I went to Ren Fair this year also. I already mentioned that. And I did dress up. And my outfit did still fit, but only because everything for Ren Fair is drawstrings, basically. Or in this case, tie strings, like with the skirts. It sort of has like slits on the sides at the top, and then it's got strings that wrap around from the back to the front. You tie that, and then from the front to the back, kind of like as though 2 aprons were sewn together on the sides, basically. So it's like that's why you don't have to worry about sizing with Ren Fair clothing, as long as it's, you know, all of it is lacing and drawstrings, and depends on how intricate your thing is, though. But I'm glad you went, though, Atticus. I hope you still had a fun time. Did you get a turkey leg? Gotta get a turkey leg. Gourmand root beer and meat pies. Oh, I used to be able to eat the meat pies at Ren Fair. Oh, meat pies at Ren Fair are the best part of the food, other than the turkey leg. Turkey legs, a must. Turkey legs, they're overrated and overpriced. Okay, listen, they're $20 for a turkey leg, and then you have to fight off every wasp in the vicinity to eat it, but it is so good. I ate a good, like, 1/3 of mine this time before a wasp just would not leave me alone. I happen to be allergic to bee stings, and I've been bitten by a wasp before on the forehead. So I was like, I'm not chancing it, but I am going to fight back a little bit. I'm not throwing away my turkey leg just yet. The thing is, if the wasp just hung around the trash can and ate the meat that's in the trash can, they wouldn't have to be buzzing around the people who are eating it. But anyway, sorry, that's a side tangent rant. That's a whole other place I was just going just now. Bird heard a rumor that turkey legs were actually ham. Punchline. Or punch the wasp. Wasps aren't bees. No, but they bite. And my forehead swelled up. So, same difference to me, really. Remember, Starry is allergic to Earth. Literally everything on your planet. Almost everything. It's, that's the real proof I'm an alien, okay? I'm allergic to everything here. Since when are you allergic to bees? I am allergic to bee stings. Because, okay, I've been stung a few times. Once when I was like 3 or 4 years old, I stepped on a bee that had fallen on the ground inside our door, and it was horrible. It was the worst experience of my life at the time. Okay, it was dreadful, and I had skinned my knee more times than I can count. But anyway, getting stung on the foot by a bee, that was a thing. But I didn't really know at the time like how bad it was. And then when I got a bit older, I stepped on a bee again. This time in the grass. I was really not trying to. Don't play soccer barefoot in the grass, okay? Just don't do it. Anyway, the point is, actually, no, I wasn't barefoot. I was wearing flip-flops. But the point is, that time, when I got stung by a bee again on the foot, my foot swelled up so bad I couldn't walk on it. I was limping around for a few days. It was dreadful and pitiful. But basically and then one time I got stung on the forehead by a wasp, and that made my forehead swell up a little bit. Luckily, it was far enough from my eyes that I didn't really lose the ability to like blink or anything, but it definitely did affect my whole forehead and eyebrows. It was really bad. Anyway, the point is, I don't want to get stung. I don't want to get bit. I'm not interested, because who knows what's gonna happen. That's the thing about my allergies that are actual allergic reactions, as opposed to just intolerances from like foods and things. They get worse every time. But you know what? I have one claim to immunity. Are you ready? I have one claim to immunity. I am not allergic to poison oak. Yeah, so I can go hiking and not even worry. Do I do it on purpose? Not anymore, because even though I know I'm not allergic to it, the way that poison oak works is that if you're not allergic to it, the more times you expose yourself to it, the more likely your system is to react horribly to it. So, even if you're not allergic to poison oak, you still have to be wary of it, because the more times you expose yourself to poison oak, the more likely you are to have a reaction. Isn't that great? That's fantastic, isn't it? Just really good. $27 plus a 40-minute wait in line, 96-degree weather with 27? They're charging you an extra $7, Atticus. Sheesh. When I go to, it's only $20 for a turkey leg, not 27. I forgot. Starry thinks air is spicy. Air is not spicy most of the time. Not what I'm allergic to. Not cheering on Starry is a terrible experience. Not cheering on Starry. Oh. That price, I can just buy myself a whole turkey and make one myself. Oh no! Oh no! They brought the leash back? I'm scared. Why are you scared, Crow? What are you scared for? I don't see a reason you should be scared. You're just gonna stay with us. Forever. Forever. Osmo's the one who always gets it anyways. I like the leash. Sure you do. Sure you do. You love the leash. Why would you ever say anything to the contrary? You'd be scared if someone tried to put a leash on you. Well, do you often run off when you're supposed to be, like, sticking around? You know, like the little toddlers that are, like, always wandering off because they're just exploring and living life, and then they realize they've lost their mother and they're scared. You know? Like that. You gotta put a little harness on your little toddler as they run around so that they don't go too far from you. You know what I mean? So you can always find your kid. Okay, we gotta do the same to the mods. You know I hate the leash? Yeah, you hate it! Everyone believes you. Everyone believes you. How much you hate it. I don't really believe it. It's amazing to see you too, Yuri. I'll be back to normal on Saturday though, okay? Okay. Stop gaslighting me. Well, I would never. The only gas lighting I know is the furnace and certain fireplaces. It's lighting with gas. Hey, have you seen Mary Poppins Returns? They have a whole gaslight street lighters sequence that's like an homage to Mary Poppins street chimney sweeps sequence. It's pretty cool. Built like a linebacker, there is no leash harness that can fit me. That's a lie. Iron Lad, do you play football? Kidding, not football. Do you play football? Football Americano. Do you play the American pigskin game? 'Cause if you do and you're built like a linebacker, I don't know why I slipped into this accent, but we're going with it. If you do, you know what they do to you? They put you out there on that there field. They would put the straps over your shoulders, attach it by a chain to a very heavy object, and tell you to drag that heavy object all the way across the field. Yeah, they would. I seen it done. British, thank you for the hydrate. You've always got a plan, Dutch. Are you saying I sound like Arthur Morgan? This one's good, John. I don't remember Dutch's voice, damn it. Cool, thank you so much for hanging out. I might not be here when you get back, but see you Saturday. Okay. Burb has never heard of a coach doing that. What? Why not? Sometimes they'll have you push the heavy object across the football field. And other times they have you pull it. I think it's called a sled. I don't know. I don't know all the terms and stuff, but I seen my football team in high school doing that. And they were undefeated the years that I was in high school. My grade had some of the best football players, and the grade right below us also had some of the best football players. We had a pair of best friends who would they would just run circles around the enemy team, passing the ball and running it up the field for touchdowns. It was shocking. They were both really fast, and one perfectly blocked for the other. It was really good team coordination. Then the rest of the team just had to pretty much play a hard defense. Unstoppable, undefeated. The rest of the district was really mad. Maybe Starry's coach. No, not my coach. My coach was for soccer, and I sucked. Hello, Train. I really sucked at soccer. Okay, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I was so bad, but I did show the most improvement. I went from 0 soccer skill to 2% soccer skill. Okay, I showed heavy improvement. The other girls on the team had already played a bunch in middle school and, elementary school and could run circles around me. But that's not the point. The point was, I was there, I pressured the ball, I couldn't dribble for anything, and I learned to pass, okay? The important thing is, even though I sucked, I played like mid, left, or right. And so I did the most running in the game. Hello, Train. And I'm a sprinter, so I could get there fast. Could I win the footsie war? No. If I did manage to take the ball from somebody, I could pass it to the forwards, and the forwards would score a goal because they were gods. Gods among men. You know what I mean? Girls on my team, they could score. They could score like crazy. All I had to do was pass them the ball, and they would just nyoing. That's not quite true. But almost. I didn't always have a good timing with my passes. But the few goals that our team did get, I got several assists of those. I already knew you were a sprinter. Gnomes are like dwarves, wasted on cross country, but natural sprinters, very dangerous over short distances. I am not a gnome, but that statement is accurate other than that. I am a sprinter. I was encouraged by the PE coaches to do track and field. I showed up and they said, which ones of you want to do cross country? Which ones of you want to do like baton and games and sprints? And I said, I want to do sprints. And they said, okay, go run 10 laps. I said, you what? They literally did not have time for us. They were like, oh, you want to be a sprinter? Everyone wants to be a sprinter, so we're only going to care about the top, 10 kids, and the rest of you all go run circles for hours around the track. And I was like, you what? I quit after 2 days of that, because I was like, can I practice my dashing now? Can I practice my sprinting, please, so that I can actually, do what I'm good at? And they were like, no, we want you to run big laps around the whole track. I was like, what's going on? Why?
Oh, wait, is this?
J. Simonet? Or Simonette? Thank you so much for the follow. Hello and welcome. How are you? What are we talking about? Well, presently we're talking about how I was really bad at soccer in high school. And how at one point I tried to do track and field sprinting. And the coaches just were like, go run 10 laps. And I was like, that's not sprinting. That's not sprinting at all. Soccer, you mean football? Football, maybe. I use them interchangeably, depending on the audience or who I'm talking to. If I talk about international football, with the soccer ball, the black and white ball that you kick with your foot, I will sometimes say football, say it in the sort of Latin American kind of way. If I'm talking about football, football, American, blah, usually I just say sports ball. But that covers too many other sports. Sometimes it's just faster and easier for me to say soccer, because even if you're international, you know what I mean. I know it's not perfect, but you know what I mean. Haven't seen your toes for 300 years. Wait a second, there's a song about this. Do you like Weird Al Yankovic? Because Weird Al Yankovic did a cover of Michael Jackson's Bad, and it's called Bad. And it's really good. I never used a phone booth. And then I can't sing it right now. First off, DMCA. Secondly, here, there you go. I typed it out for you. Now just enter that into YouTube and enjoy. It's a parody. It's comedy on purpose. It's like, you know, Weird Al's eBay still plays in my dreams. Found it on eBay. You know, it's so funny. I am totally distracted now. Whenever I hear a song that Weird Al has done a cover parody of, my brain has to decide which one I'm gonna sing. I'm like, am I gonna sing Weird Al's version or the original? That's amazing. Always believe in start keeping us and kissing your best friend and you just not to know. Oh, I know you, Yoris. Thank you. I'm bad at sports in general. Aw, you know, that's okay, Napoleon. We can be bad at sports together. We're played intermutual. What's intermutual? Soccer, and it cracked a nail to the base. Since then, Bird has refused to do any sports other than golf. You know, golf is fun, but have you tried bowling? You mean a foot, a toenail, right? Not a fingernail, right? In soccer, it would have been. You got to be careful. You don't hit the soccer ball with the point of your toe. You got to hit it with the flat top of your foot. You slide your foot under the ball. Give it some hoist. So you gotta do some stuff. You'll also be keeping away. Get ready for bed soon. Hope you enjoy your vacation. I'll cheer you on from Dreamland. Yuri, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good night and you get some good sleep, okay? Bye-bye. Did track and cross country in high school. Went to States twice for cross country. Did pretty well for track. What? Long distance runner. Still in a lot of my own time. What? That's awesome, Predator. That's so cool. And also the name is starting to make sense. Predators do chase you down, right? It all makes sense. He's running, but not away from you. Look out! Predators coming this way! There you go, Starry. Video gaming is considered a sport, so you aren't bad. Oh my gosh, you're right, it's an e-sport! I am a sporty. Listen, I dabble in a lot of sports. Often? No. Decent? No. Fun? Yes. Okay? You throw me a wiffle ball, I will bat that wiffle ball to the next state. I love wiffle ball, okay? I love mini golf. I love bowling. I also, I can dribble a basketball better than I can dribble a soccer ball. What other sports? Well, I like ice skating and archery. Those are probably my top two. Heading to sleep. Good night. I have a bad headache, so hopefully sleep will help. Best boy, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope your head feels better soon. Okay. Hope you have a good night and you get some good sleep. Okay. Bye bye. Hi, Few Sticks. Hello, how are you? How is everyone? You know, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good, I think. No one taught Burb how to kick a ball, so it was all instinct. Oh, wait, but if you play for your school's team, that's the first thing they need to do is make sure you know how to kick a soccer ball. Yeah, that was the mistake I made, is that I thought that you had to do it with the tip of your toe. I had no idea about the technique of putting your foot under the ball and kicking it with the flat of the top of your foot. That's a very important thing to learn, but I didn't know until I, got there. Yeah, us grow very similar with all the running and cross country and going to states. Yeah, winning those medals for the run-ins. Heck yeah. The magic of my friends lost to how I usually am. Okay. Oh, you know what you need to do? Few Sticks, you need. Oh my goodness, we're getting raided. We're getting raided. Few Sticks, you know what you need to do? You need to play a blood mill deck. Blood deck? Yeah, blood mill deck. Cool. Darth Vader is raiding in. Vader, thank you so much for the raid. How was A Quiet Place the road ahead? I did. How did I not know they made that into a video game? Anyway, I guess I'm not surprised. I hope you had a really good stream, Vader. Thank you so much for the raid. I won't be streaming for too much longer myself because we're getting close to the hour-and-a-half mark, but welcome in, Raiders. For those of you who don't know me, hi, hello, my name is Starry. I am a blue alien space captain broadcasting live from the spaceship. It's nice to meet ya. Hello, hello. We are just doing some just chatting today because I am still on vacation, but I will be back to my normal stream on Saturday night. Whoa! It's Saturday night. Yep. Anyway, I know I'm really off on that, but you know what? I'm having fun. I got passion. Mile, 2 mile, 800 meter, and 4 by 800 meter relay. Oh, I love the meter relay. I love the relay. It was one of my favorite things to do in high school, in the PE class, because for that particular thing, when I had to pick my teammates for the relay, I knew exactly who to walk up to. I had my team. We whipped it, and we did such a good job. Because it didn't matter. It didn't matter how far behind the person with the baton ahead of me, was from the pack. What I could do was I could bring us from last place, zoom past all the other runners, and get us to second, just in time to pass off my baton to the next person who I knew would just kick it. I think that was the 100-meter dash relay that we did in PE. I don't know. The kids in my school were pretty competitive sports-wise because our school was just known for sports. And it was a small school, so yes, there were a bunch of people who were super not into PE, but there were a bunch of people who were. And I was just like, I can either stand around and be bored and get a bad mark, or I can participate and actually have something to do. So I just preferred to participate, even if it was like flag football. I was like, ugh, I hate flag football, but I guess we're playing this now. Let me grab the ball and run up the field. Not saying I was any good, but I got spirit, Sometimes that's all you need. Oh, and I should also specify, my fastest mile time in high school, it was only 10 minutes and 14 seconds. I'm pretty embarrassed by that fact. I think when I did cross country briefly for one summer, I like needed to make up a PE credit and they let me do it over summer if I just worked with the cross country team while they did their summer training. And I think I may have improved on that time by like 10 seconds, but I am not a cross country runner. Very dangerous over short distance. But yeah, Vader, thank you so much for the raid! What I need to do is build my $260 Traxa deck. I have played Magic one time, and I won that one time. It was my high school sweetheart at the time gave me his old deck that he wasn't using anymore, which was a Blood Mill deck, and he had a new deck that he had built that he was all excited about and was doing so well against all the other people. I played his deck against his new deck that he was playing, and I beat his new deck. Oh, he was a little upset. It was funny. It was funny though. I beat his new deck with his old deck. And the thing is, I played it. Because at the time, like the experience with card games that I had was Hearthstone, so it was just kind of like, I think I understand how this game works because I've played enough Hearthstone. I can correlate, you know, a little bit. Tapping the mana is a little bit weird, but other than that, you know, I think I got it. It was just really funny. I was like, okay, so I never have to play again, right? Because I won. I have 100% win rate in Magic the Gathering. It's good since it's October. Yeah, nice. Thank you, Vader, for the raid. Did you just quote say amen? You bet I did. Sorry, I had a couple sips of the funky space juice. Who told you? Yeah, I might have earlier. I did. I'll admit, I did. I had a few sips of the funky space juice, but I had it on a full stomach over like the course of like 4 or 5 hours. It's fine. I didn't even really feel it, but I am feeling a little silly. That's okay. Once upon a time managed a 9-minute mile that was effectively another lifetime ago, and how far in the past it was. 9 minutes! How'd you do it? How'd you do it? I hate it. Verb during military life ran 9 minute 30 second 1.5 miles. Wow. Show off! No, I was friends with the kids who like, well, I would say pseudo friends. I was pretty good acquaintances with the friends in high school who they were like the kids who took PE just a little too seriously, you know? And they actually wanted to exercise or whatever. Or they got like 6-minute mile times and they would just keep running after they got their mile time until everyone stopped running. And me being one of the last to finish, other than the people who were only walking their mile time, me being one of the last to finish, they would often, you know, see me as they would go around the track again and again and again. And, you know, it was fine because they didn't mind, because they appreciated that even though I was slow or did the P90X workouts on the easy mode, because that was the level of difficulty I could do, that I still committed and I still did it, even though I wasn't doing it on like hard mode or super fast or whatever. Those kids appreciated that even though I wasn't doing the most difficult form of it, I was still committing and finishing it. That's the thing. Sorry, commit. What happened? My friend got me and Magic played one of his decks first game, got excited, and have lost ever since. Oh no, I'm sorry, Fusticks. I'm sorry to happen to you. Magic Gathering people being beat by their own deck is devastating. Oh, it's so funny to me. I love it. Sticks, thank you so much for the 7-stream streak. That's right, vacation streams are not getting you down. What's Hearthstone? It is Blizzard Entertainment's card game. It's okay, you don't have to play it. There's a lot of better options out there. In literal terms, just put one foot in front of the other over and over again in rapid succession. Wow! That's incredible, Jarl! Have you considered putting one hand in front of the other in rapid succession? And doing it as a handstand? Or in this case, hand run? Hi, Mana! Hello, how are you? Vacation again? Well, I mean, this is the same vacation that I was on last stream, but... What do you mean, again? I went in June, but that was a disaster. Yeah, I went at the end of June on vacation, but we ended up not actually doing any activities on that vacation and just kind of sat around and had car trouble and drama and stuff, so I was like, it wasn't really that relaxing. And they made me work. Herb's recollection. Sorry, hasn't had a good bat for a while. A good bat? A what? P90X Ab Ripper X was my favorite. I had a solid 6-pack once. What? Oh, I was out here showing off. Oh, Noel, I hope this vacation is going smoother for you. Yeah, so far, no car trouble, and we haven't been late for our very important dates and stuff like that. It's been good. We've gotten to do most of the activities that we wanted to do, and the ones that we didn't get to do, we substituted something else. Oh, and I went go-kart racing! I went go-kart racing! Oh, man. There is something you should know, chat. Starry likes to drive. Scratch that. Starry loves to drive. I love driving. I love driving very much. I enjoy being a safe driver, getting my friends and family to and from their destinations safely, okay? Starry also likes racing games. This is something that not a lot of people know, because I don't really play racing games on stream at all. But I do like games where I get to drive around, like Need for Speed Carbon. That old game. I like that game, okay? Give me something like that. Give me something like Red Dead 2 Online, but with cars, okay? I want open world vroom vroom, okay? But I went go-kart. Gas go-kart racing around a little windy track. Oh, that was so much fun. Okay, I love driving. I love racing. Put them together. I'm a very good driver when it comes to actually driving cars, okay? Following the rules of the road, stopping at every stop sign, blah, 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 using my blinker, okay? You get it? You put me in a go-kart. Anyway, it was super fun. 100 out of 10 would do again. I love go-kart racing. I had not been go-kart racing since I was like 7 and probably wasn't even the one driving. I think my dad was the one driving when I was like a little kid. I must have been like 3 years old. I really don't remember it that well. I hadn't been go-kart racing in such a long time. And I finally went go-kart racing and oh, it was so much fun. I literally lapped everyone else. Oh, it was so good. Almost everyone. Technically I lapped them, but I didn't technically pass them, if that makes sense. I was so far ahead, I was passing everyone. It was so good. Don't believe her. She can't even reach the pedals. What the heck? Your face can't reach the pedals. Have to be able to reach to make it move. Never leaves the start. Excuse you! You don't even have a license yet. Man, are you... You don't have a license for driving a car? I mean, I guess if you have really good public transportation around your area, you may not ever need a license for a car. I just have lived in areas where public transportation is not the super greatest, and so having a car is kind of more of a necessity. Plus the distances I have to go are not really great for public transportation. The few times that I could make public transportation, like all throughout college, I did use public transportation by going to a park and ride, taking a bus. But I still had to drive to the bus, take the bus back, drive back home. Like, it only cut the amount of driving by like 2/3. So, you know. Sorry, Bird thought because of your height you couldn't reach the pedals. I can reach the pedals just fine, especially in a go-kart. Especially in a go-kart. Go-karts are built for starry-sized people. The star all excited, like, look how fast I'm going, guys, already at the start again. What the flip? You're just mad. We have city buses every 30 minutes in most places, so I survive without a license, but it's going to be really tricky. I'm gonna just keep pushing it. You know, it's really tough if you don't have like someone to teach you and you know, all those things, or maybe you do, or I get it. I get it. So you admit you're a gnome. I'm not a gnome. I am 5'2.5" tall, and thou shalt not take it from me. I think if you were to put it in centimeters, what is it? No, is that inches? Wait. I don't know how to measure in the knot. Let's see. 5 times 6 times 12. Wait. Nope. I don't feel like doing math. Brain just said, no, I don't want to do it. I was going to try and do the math, and then I was like, nah. We have brake extensions and a booster seat for Starry. Okay, listen. You want the tea on how Starry drives the car? Starry is an out of position driver. Yes, I do have to pull the seat pretty far forward, and I adjust the steering wheel so it's not pointed at my face like a cannon. All right. If I get into a crash, the airbag is gonna kill me. All right. You understand? There is a thing. It is a literal, legal terminology written in to your car's warranty and information that if you are pulling the seat so far forward or so far back if you're too tall, you are considered an out-of-position driver, and more than half of all the assurances of that car not blowing up or doing anything weird are immediately irrelevant because you are an out-of-position driver. You got that? That means that my family can't sue if I get murdered by an airbag. Yes, I'm blinking pointedly at you. Anyway, the point is, yes, I do have to pull my seat very far forward, but I can still reach the pedals. But the real secret is this, okay? You guys are gonna love this, and I'm gonna regret saying it, but when you drive a car, you are supposed to have your heel of your foot on the floor of the car so that you can more easily adjust the angle of your foot to press the pedals. Yes? Okay, we've established this. Yes? Heel of your foot on the floor. The rest of your foot, carefully adjusting in relative to the floor. Got it? Okay, we do that for the gas pedal, no problem. Perfect shape, absolute pedal to the metal or not. You know, just easy, okay? The brake? Who decided the brake should be like 4 inches taller than the gas pedal? Why is the brake on every car I've ever driven hovering so high above the floor? Why is that? If I put my heel on the floor and I reach my toes up to the brake, I can just barely press it. My foot slips off. So, when I brake in a vehicle, I do not do so with my heel on the floor. I have just learned how to adjust the height of my leg to adjust how quickly and how gently I brake. Now you know. For sure, realized the go-kart meant snack-sized carts. Yeah, why not? No, so that I have plausible deniability when the police ask. It's hard for me to not imagining Starry being 177. 177 what? 5'8" in freedom units. Wait! Mana, you think I'm really tall? Mana thinks I have tall energy! Heck yeah! I don't understand though. How would I have tall energy? Herb says when the seat one click from the end of the seat extension, it's the best position for her to brake and gas pedal. Well, as long as you're alive. Say that is the shortest thing I've ever heard. You cannot waterboard that information out of me. Hi Panda Fighter, hello, how are you? A door and a... what? A door and a bowl without the and? Adorable. What? No, you. Starry is 7'2". Don't let her fool y'all. Do I have tall person energy? Do I really? Do I sound like someone who is really tall? You have tall energy. That is what I'm trying to say. I think I'll take that as a compliment. Sorry, you should probably adjust your seat so your brake position is a tiny bit better. Well, the thing is, it has to do British with my foot size. Are you ready? I have my shoe size is only size 7. You guys know how tall I am. I'm 5'2.5" tall. Okay, my shoe size is only 7 US. Okay, if it's high heels though, it's 6.5. Have bigger feet. I can't do anything about that. So anyway, I have small feet. And so it is not a distance to the pedals that is the issue for me so much as the length of my foot does not reach from the floor of the car to the brake pedal with enough leverage to press it down properly. My foot slips off of it because it's only basically my shoe on it, not really getting a grip with the toes. I just said a lot of dangerous words. Please have respect. Man, if people think you have short energy? No, I think you're very tall. I think you're in freedom units. I would believe it if you told me you were 6'1", Mana. I would believe it if you told me you were 6 foot 1 inch. Which sorry, I can't convert to metric right now. Brain doesn't want to do numbers, and I can't look it up. You're about feet, I'm so happy. No, Aria, no! Starry is so small you could give her a pointy red hat. She could stand out on your lawn. Hey! I am not a gnome. Also, red would kind of clash with my skin. Excuse you. Herbsies, just be taller. I mean, being taller. Oh yeah, I'm so focused, Arya. Definitely not scrambling from one topic to another like a crazy person. So focused. Thank you. Sorry, Captain. I am showing restraint. Thank you, Jarl. Thank you. I know you're over there cackling like a madman, but thank you. So you shouldn't be driving that car. No, that's every car instinct. Every car I've ever driven. The brake pedal is just too dang high. Wear stilts. I don't think stilts would help. I really don't. Hi, Shiro. Hello, how are you? Jarl, no! Gosh darn it. Didn't make it. I knew I wouldn't. British, thank you for the hydrate. Arya, can you convert that to freedom units for me? How much is that in feet and inches? Also, how tall am I in centimeters? If I'm 5'2.5" tall. You're 5'6"? Yeah, short. Kidding. That's fine. No instincts, not 4'1". 5'2.5". One's Iron Lad. Also, if you wonder, I do have school, but I'm sick, so I'm not skipping school. I'm just skipping rest. Wait. This is why I'm up. Wait! Mana, you are sick and therefore not sleeping. But you're still going to school? When you're sick, you need to rest more. 157.5 centimeters? Are you sure it's a half a centimeter? Okay. See, I always round centimeters to half an inch. So like 1 inch is approximately 2 centimeters, but I think it's like give or take 2/16 of an inch. Like it's very close, but not quite. But I always round it to that. I'm like, if it's 5 inches, it's 10 centimeters, you know. 15 minutes, but your call. Yeah. Like the half makes all the difference. It does. Excuse you. Some doctors have been like, oh, you're 5'2.5", so I'll write 5'3", and I'm like, no! I am 5'2.5" tall. I will not say I'm 5'3", okay? I'm not that kind of person. I'm not rounding up to make myself feel better or anything like that. I'm perfectly happy where I'm at. You will not shame me. I am what I am. And I like yams. I'm doing the important things in school, but I'm not going there for the lectures. We'll have to read through it later, so therefore I have nothing I will be doing tomorrow and later today. Oh, okay, so you are not going to school. Wait, or mostly. You're just going to your labs, not your lectures. Okay. But you should probably get some sick. I mean, rest because you're sick. Wow, Wordsing so great tonight. Yeah. Being sick for 6 days, that is very tiring. Oof. You really need rest. Get some sick. Yeah, dude. Yeah, bruh, get some sick. That sounds nasty. I was trying to save it, but you know, there's no saving that. How's the weather down there, Shrimpo? You know what? Aria, just tell me when it's raining. I forget my height all the time because 168 centimeters can be rounded up to 170. Then I forget which digit I have in the second spot. Don't round up. Don't round up. Nobody should be rounding up. Rounding up is for horseshoes and hand grenades. Wait. You are 5'2" and a half. Or based it off the interwebs. Rounding you down. No rounding down. 160 and then go, wait, am I? Yams. Why are you out here advocating people catch the plague? Father, it's a new century. Yeah, Dad, wake up and smell the plague. That was an obscure. Starry's quoting a meme of Prince Philip from Sleeping Beauty, from the original animated Disney film. And he's talking to his father. Prince Philip is like, Dad, I don't want to marry a princess. I want to marry this peasant girl I found in the woods. And he's like, you can't marry her. She's below your station. And he's like, Dad, it's the 14th century or something like that. And then the meme is like, yeah, Dad, wake up and smell the plague. Plague bringer. Yo, what? That is so sick.
Ian_Knight_87 just subscribed for 8 months.
Hey, on night! Hi, hello, how are you? Thank you so much for the resub! For 8 months! Thank you! Thank you very much! I appreciate all your support, thank you. You can't go out this door. Okay, alright. And these cannonballs out of a literal window tower. Cinderella 3? Prince just dived out the window. Oh! What? I believe my mother is 160. She's one of the shortest adult people I know. She's not in the 150 since that's officially short people territory. Hey! Well, according to them, I'm 157.5 centimeters. Jokes are funniest when you have to explain them. You know, I'm good at that. Ruining jokes by explaining them. Hi, Log. Hello, how are you? And no, you're the one. Oh, hi, Thunder. Hello, how are you? Wow, everybody's just popping in. Good thing I streamed for an extra like 15 to some odd minutes. Yes, today's stream is short. I'll probably be ending somewhat soonish. I won't be raiding out though, so you guys get to go fly and be free and support some other wonderful people around on the Twitch platform. I think badly explaining the joke makes it funnier. You know, I think so too. I'm the kind of person who will think of a funny joke and start laughing. And then I'll try and tell the joke. and then the people don't get the joke, and I'm still laughing and trying to explain it. And they're not laughing with me. They're laughing at me. But you know what? We're having a good time. Bedtime for you? Just want to say hi. Log, thank you so much for popping in before you go to bye-bye. I hope you have a good night and you get some good sleep, okay? Bye-bye. And thank you for the headpats. Yeah, I'm doing well. But yeah, I am going to be ending stream soon here. So if you are new and you're just kind of hanging out and you want to be able to find me again, you can hit that follow button right below the stream. It will make it a lot easier to find me in the future if you hit follow here on Twitch. Good time, barely had free time right now. Glad I could catch stream. I'm glad you could catch it too, Tunda. Thank you so much for popping in. Girls have it easy with height. There will always be guys liking short girls since they are cute, and guys like tall girls for his tone. Yeah. At least if you ask me, I mean, that's a fair assessment, Mana. Iron Lad, you have all the endings to Elden Ring! That's awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, get some good sleep, Log. It's a little hard for me to do raids when I'm on vacation because my responses to the streamer that I'm raiding will be delayed, and I feel really bad about like raiding and running. So I won't be doing a raid tonight, but you guys are welcome to go out into the world and support some other amazing streamers like Psyche, Celestide, can we just get a shout out? And Eden. Those two I recommend. I believe they're both live right now. But I won't be doing a raid because it's just too hard to do on vacation with the timing being all off. Oh my goodness, I'm getting so many people right here coming in at the end. Hi Kaiser Oceanus, hello, how are you? But yeah, I'm gonna be ending here in just a moment. You can if Twitch doesn't give you notifications of when I go live, you can get better. I forgot to post my going live earlier. You can get better notifications for when I go live if... Oh, you did a fancy shout out for them. Okay. Well, now they know I'm shouting them out. Thanks for blowing my cover. That just showed up in her activity feed and I am embarrassed. You can get better notifications for when I go live if you follow me on Twitter. And if you join the Discord. Yep. Everybody is welcome to join the Discord. We do monthly movie nights. It's okay, I love Eden and she knows I love her very much. So, she's just sitting there live and her activity feed just scrolled. Thank you for that, Crow. I appreciate it. You embarrassing the heck out of me with that. But anyway, she's a wonderful streamer. You should definitely check her out. She's my favorite streamer on Twitch. I am very biased. But that's okay. Anyway, you can also visit Psyche if we didn't already get that one. Yeah, we did. Okay, we got a regular shout out for Psyche. They are both live right now, I believe. So definitely be sure and check those two out. They are wonderful. They happen to both be dragon VTubers of different varieties. Eden is a fluffy crystal dragon VTuber, and Psyche is an Ice Dragon V2 words. So they're both, you know, white hair, beautiful ladies. Highly recommend you go hang out with them. I won't be doing a raid because it's a little awkward with the timing of like trying to do. Oh, Eden isn't live right now. She just ended. Rep. Well, go check out her VODs. She's awesome. But anyway, Psyche's still live. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say goodnight. I see now. I've caught up on chat, and I see now you guys were trying to tell me she's not. Even be all gushy now because I shouted her out. Oh, I love her so much. Anyway, thank you everybody. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really do appreciate it. Please go check out Psyche Celestite and give Eden a follow as well if you would like. I hope you all have a good night and you get some good sleep, okay? Starry will see you on Saturday, okay? And if it's daytime for you, I hope you have a wonderful day. Good night, everybody! We'll be back to normal stream on Saturday. We're gonna play some Horizon Forbidden West, okay? Good night, everybody! Bye-bye!